crashes, bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy cost. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the road keeps tumbling, hard to get a win. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Old man digital scene, you're facing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes, bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy cost. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every cost. With his wheel in his hand, yeah, that's the Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Pixels blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Old man digital senior, racing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes, bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy cost. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the road keeps tumbling, hard to get a win. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Old man digital scene, you're facing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes, bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy cost. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every cost. With his wheel in his hand, yeah, that's the Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Digital senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Digital senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Old man Digital Senior racing every night, streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the road keeps tumbling. Hard to get a win. Digital Senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Digital Senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Old man Digital Senior facing every night, streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every cost. With his wheel in his hand, yeah, that's the Digital Senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Digital Senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up.
Good evening, guys. Welcome. Let's do some driving. Getting some practice in for the league race later this evening. The Billy Irish League race. Ugh. We're doing radicals at Knockhill. Already did a few laps. Was going well. I think I did a 1:45-ish. I think that's okay. It's always about survival, so that's what we're going to do. Or try to. Hey, Dimi. Let's drive. Let's do this. We have until 10, until the session opens. We'll have 15 minutes of practice in that session, and then 15 minutes of quali. And 30 minutes racing. I'm in the overall, I'm P4 at the moment, so wasn't that great on Nordschleife. I'm not going to fiddle with the setups anymore, so that was the downside of me messing around with the setup, like on a late call for the Nordschleife. We are not going to do that anymore. Okay. Knockhill, fixed setup.
Mr. Rudy.
Hey, Mr. Paddy! The Nordsmeister! How you doing, buddy? Whee! There's my lollipop man.
Doing well, you?
Yeah, got a little bit of a sunburn, but all is well. I enjoyed the Spa-Francorchamps 24 hours, so did a lot of walking. I did a full lap on foot, so
That's good.
okay, there's something wrong with my audio. Let's see, we have to load this. Okay, that's better. So have you been racing this weekend or sunbathing maybe? Are you ready for the 35, 36 degrees tomorrow and on Tuesday? It's going to be hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot.
That lap was a 49.5.
That's not the way to take this turn.
Okay, Rudy, we need to watch the track
You're
limits.
driving this as if you have
Slow down,
never
give them
done
some time.
this. Oh, okay. Cold tires. Let's concentrate. Oh. No. Don't go full
After this
throttle
lap, you've cut the track.
on the gravel. Just finding my boundaries here on the track. I'm not going for the fastest laps. Just how I can drive it fairly
Sector 2
quick,
time is okay.
but comfortably.
Your last lap time was at 47.1. Sector 3 time's okay.
Whoa, too wide.
Okay, Rudy, that's another cut. Track limits.
Track limits. Oof. That's like 30 laps at least.
That lap time was 45.4. That's your fastest lap. Sector 1 is a tenth off your best. Last lap was a 45.3. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 time's okay.
Ah.
Track limits, they'll delete this lap.
Did you enjoy the Formula 1 today? I'm really liking how Lando won this race.
I did. Great race.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Sector 1 is 0.3, off your best.
I must say, Lando did deserve it.
Sector 2 is 0.6, slower than your best. That lap was at 46.2. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 is quick.
Whoa! Again, damn it.
Watch these track limits. Lose Rudy.
Oh.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. Sector 1 is a tenth off your pace.
Nope. That's not the way to do it. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger the turn.
6.5. You're now 1.2 off your best. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. That lap time was 45.4. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 time is good.
Damn it. Such a strange thing happening to Williams. Both cars out of the race. I haven't heard anything about what happened to those guys. Must have been some hydraulic issues.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off your best.
Probably.
Ooh. Off track.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best.
Boink. Phew. 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 7 minutes. Hello. Hey Tess! Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are you doing, buddy? How is your racing going?
Sector 1 is 0.3, slower than your best.
I haven't seen you a while on my For You page. Hey Tim, welcome.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off your best. Your lap time was at 47.2. That puts you 1.9 off your best.
Wow. Oh. Scheiße. Scheiße. Why do I say it in German?
Spinny spin spin.
Yes, that's my middle name. I'm Fidget Spinner Rudy. That's what I did in the Le Mans 24. I played Fidget Spinner. Shit. Every freaking time. Round and round we go, like a carousel. Wie auf einem Karussell.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off your best.
Why does he say that louder? Mr. Jim. Hey Peter. Hoe gaat die mod?
Sector 2 is 0.8, slower than your best.
I know.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off your best.
Hey Richard.
That was 45.7. Sector 3 time is fast. Your lap time was 45.5. Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.4, slower than your best.
Damn. Hey Bork, what game am I playing? I'm doing iRacing.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off your best. Sector 2 is a 10th off your best.
Well,
That lap was a 45.8. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 time's okay.
hey Gene. Thank you for the follow.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up.
You've just done a 45.5. Sector 3 is 0.2 off your best. Sector 1 is quick.
That's a good one. I lost a little bit of time there. Ooh, 45.
45.1. Sector 3
Wow.
is 0.1 off your best. Sector 1 time's
Whoa!
okay.
Hey! Hello! Super Mom! Kissy kissy!
That lap was a 45.6. Sector 3 is 0.1 off your best. Sector 1 is 0.1 off your best. Sector 2 time is okay. You've just done a
Woo.
45.0. That's your quickest lap. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.1 off your best. Lap
44!
time was at
Hee-hee.
44.9. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Okay, is it time? Okay, it's time. Let's get in! Crazy little car. Okay, let's get into the hobby. Not a lot of people in there. Hey. Good evening. Hey Steve. Ooh, wonderful, as always. Was good. The Ardennes is always a little bit colder than the rest of Belgium.
New fastest lap for Ingram, 45.1. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.6.
Yeah.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3.
He must be hacking. That's not possible.
Sector 2 is 2.2, off the pace. Okay, Rudy, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. E6. Sector 1 is 0.4, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. E3. Sector 3 is 0.4, off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3, off the pace. This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits. There's a car rejoining. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3. behind has just done a 46.1. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. That's your quickest lap in this session. You're currently 1.0 off the leader's pace. Okay, Rudy, we need to watch these track limits.
How about you, Billy?
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Yellow flag. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
On your right, clear right. The guy behind has just done a 45.8. Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.2. P2, that's your best lap in the session. You're now 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Yellow flag. Checkered flag, P2. That's the end of the session, P3.
Yes, and I'm using the base setup, so
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. All right, Rudy. We've got 14 minutes to get a decent lap in. just done a 46.5. Sector 2 time is good. V2. Sector 1 time's okay. That's a new fastest lap for Waters, 45.3. The guy behind has just done a 47.7. That puts you 0.8 off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.9. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're currently 0.7 off the leader's pace. You've just done a 45.0. You're outside of track limits there.
Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Kyle.
We've been called into the pits for repairs.
You're not supposed to do that.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Blue flag. P4. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 45.8. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1. Yellow flag. Watch the track limits, please, Rudy. P4. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. You're a tenth off in sector 1. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3. You're now 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Mind these track limits, please, Rudy.
Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.2. That's your best lap in this session. You're now 0.5 off the leader's pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1. You need to find a 10th in Sector 2. That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 0.5 off the pace. That lap time was 44.7. Now delete this lap. Track limits. Left rear 95. Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.1. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.1. That's the end of the session, P3. .90 seconds. .60 seconds. Whole tyres all round. 30 minutes. Okay, standing start. Okay, Rudy, let's get this right. No fuck-ups. Go! Start's okay. We're still in good shape here. P2. The leader has just done 45.1. The gap to P3 behind is increasing. It's now 0.9. P2. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.9. Your lap time was 45.5. The guy behind has just done a 45.2.
On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Come on, Rudy. Don't panic. We'll get him back. Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.8. P3. The car ahead is Waters, car number 205, and their rating is 1.2. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.6. P2 in front is now 1.4 seconds. P3.
Keep watching the mirrors.
Your head is now 0.7. Your last lap time was at 45.4. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.6. That's your best lap in this session.
Getting nervous, Steve?
Okay, Rudy, you need to pass this track. You're losing too much time.
Jim says I need to pass this twat. Well,
We've been warned about track limits. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.4.
come on, Steve, faster, faster.
Come on, just send it. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Of course. That's the point.
That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.4. Okay, Rudy, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Damn it!
Track limits, watch those lines.
Yep.
Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3. There's an incident in Taylor's hairpin. We think it might be Nathan. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3. That lap was a 44.7. That's your fastest lap today. Fastest lap for Ingram, 44.3. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. That lap was a 44.5. Gap to Waters ahead is now 1.2. You've just done a 44.8. Well done, Rudy. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Incident in Taylor's hairpin. Looks like it's Biley. The gap to P2 in front is now 1.6. fast. That was at 45.1. The gap to Waters ahead is now 1.5 seconds. Alright, Rudy, lap times are pretty consistent.
M0T0R5P0RTN3RD just subscribed for 9 months in a row, PogChamp.
Thank you, George. Whoa, come on.
Hello at M0T0R5P0RTN3RD.
How are you doing, buddy? Oh, man.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
Mr. George in the house. I think you...
EY up Rudy and Patty. Laughing face.
There's one lucky guy watching the Formula 1 today. Oh, deep.
Okay,
I
Rudy,
have just
run out of
changed
track
my
limits.
PP
Keep between the
underpants.
lines.
Yeah, I believe that. It was really exciting. Okay, I have to let them go.
Remaining 10 minutes. The gap to P2 ahead is now 2.5.
It is a good thing McLaren are like the most old-school racing team. Allow their drivers to motor race.
Yeah.
The lap time was at 45.4.
Well, they did say they could not... Well, they didn't want Piastri to go that way, like a little outbraking there could have killed them both.
Yes, that was sketchy.
Oh,
Going to happen though. The World Championship is between those two exclusively now, with Max not scoring.
Just had a
yeah,
long
for sure.
track.
Well, I'm happy with P3 here.
There's an incident in Butchers. It looks like Clark. Yellow flag.
Max was never in the picture this season, not with McLaren being that far ahead.
Yeah, not
Join
really.
Discord when you are done with your race if you fancy a chat.
The gap to Waters ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
Okay, mate. $10 or so, 5 minutes, and then we're done here.
At Paddy 15:45, Max with his talent was in the battle as far, but if this is the gap McLaren have, then even he won't be able to make up for that gap.
The gap to Waters ahead is increasing. It's now 6.5 seconds. Minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
kilometres ahead is now 6.6. Last lap was at 45.3. The gap in front is now 7.2 seconds. Incident in Taylor's hairpin. It looks like Clark. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. There's an incident in Clark. Looks like it's Biley. That lap time was 46.0. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 45.9. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Okay, Rudy, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. New fastest lap for Ingram, 44.2. There's an incident in Taylor's hairpin. We think it might be Clark.
Great drive. That's a podium. That's
Good
the end of the
racing,
session.
Steve. It wasn't me. I got second fastest lap, so that's good. Yeah. I'm out of here, guys. Good night. Thank you for your fun race. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Mr. George.
CQ.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Mr. George, how are you doing, buddy? You're alive! You're alive! He's alive! What was wrong? Tell me, tell me. Mm-hmm. Oh? Mm-hmm. 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 So that's why, because the BIOS didn't get through his full installation, was due to the CPU. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I must say that's the first I've heard that really a CPU is dying, which well, mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, happy that's fixed, man. Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. Everything is up to date now. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Should be good. And should be like a good boost now with the new CPU, so they already. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Always good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You also have like Fanatec, yeah? And yeah, and I guess, well, normally it gives a notification if there are new drivers and things like that, so that should be okay. I guess I know there is a app you can use for Fanatec to check if there are all the good, everything is up to date. Also, like the firmware of your wheelbase and things like that. Let's see. I've got the Fanatec control panel. Let's see what that's. Yeah, that's that thing. Yeah. Oh, I just started my my control panel, and it says there's a new driver available. Ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Oh God. Oh God. Ooh, fun.
Always tells me there's a new update for their program. And it's also the same version I have already. LUL.
Ramos and like the Ferrari challenge, I guess. What? Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't tried that one, so
Curious to see what everyone else thinks because I've really been struggling with it.
I
It's
don't know.
I feel like it's so it doesn't have any well, actually, I don't know. I need to actually check it out, mate. Maybe it's just me, but it doesn't feel like a GT3.
Mm-hmm. Well, like Ferrari was always like a decent car to drive in any circumstance, and
Yeah.
would be
Previously,
it would be,
yeah.
it would be strange that, especially in the Ferrari challenge, should be basically a good car to drive, I guess.
You would have thought, mate, it might just be me. Look, it could well be me. But yeah, like all the previous Ferrari cars in the Ferrari challenge have been, very easy to just get out and drive in. But yeah, I've been struggling, man. I wonder how much is maybe related to an issue with my wheel as well. I need to, like I need to try and get to the bottom of this.
Fanatic Driver 468 is available. So that's the one I need to install.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds about the one that I updated the other day, I think. It was 4.6 something.
I did all the updates like in the afternoon, but I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it was easy too, mate. We have so much to update. Oh, please don't crash ahead, otherwise we're fucked.
Junior program for their GT3 teams go through pickup. Smiley face.
Porsche Junior program for the GT3 teams go to PC Cup, yeah. Well, you will have to do Porsche Cup then.
Yeah, Porsche Cup. Well, I can. I'll tell you what, it feels a little bit Porsche cuppy, the Ferrari, to me.
Okay, yeah.
The 296. That's a good comparison to it, actually. But I like I say, I can drive the Porsche Cup, but it is a different car to drive. It's completely different to the GT3s.
Yeah, Steve, good racing, man. You were faster than me this time.
Yeah, well done, Rody. Did you finish third? Did you stay
Yeah,
third?
third, yeah. I had a little
done, man.
slip up, but yeah, Steve, he caught that, and then, yeah, it was good. It was a good race.
Good.
Radicals are fun to drive.
Yeah, it's crazy. You really have to throw that thing around, don't you? It's so light.
Yeah.
Unlike these fucking touring cars. Fucking huge.
I think I still have to buy the Ferrari. Damn,
There's 1X. Well, the 296.
Let me see. George. I have to.
I don't mind being B licensed because at least at B license I can do the GT3s. Like the VRS and the fixed, the GT3 fixed.
Well, I must say, I even did like, well, the old Ferrari challenge I did to gain like safety rating even. So
Yeah.
It's a hard struggle, but I think I did it on Laguna Seca. At some point I did like 10 races a day.
Well, it's funny you say that. So that was what I was doing. Week 13, the Ferrari challenge was the new 296 at Laguna Seca. So I thought, oh, Laguna Seca's a good track, and this Ferrari will be pretty easy to drive. And no, it was a shitbox.
You shitbox.
Well, it was for me. And I'm no Nicky Lauda, but I thought it was a shitbox.
It was a shitbox, okay. Yeah, well, what's the time? Okay, well, still
I think I even put that in the MPPR chat. I did the, I said it's a shitbox, and I got the gif from the movie, even going, ugh.
Good night, Patty. Have a good
See you,
week, mate.
Patty.
See you later, man. Have a nice one. Okay, air conditioning off because now I'm getting cold here.
Oh mate, what's it been like in Belgium today? It's been so humidly hot here today. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I think it was like around 30. Tomorrow it's going to be like 32, 30. Let's see.
Oh wow, yeah, we were 29 today, and we're meant to get to 31 tomorrow.
No, today was 31, but I haven't been out. So tomorrow is going to be 33, and on Tuesday it's going to be 37. Oh my freaking god!
37.
37 here. Yes, this is going to be crazy.
In Austria today, the track temp was 50 degrees. So how hot was the air temp in Austria today? I wonder actually.
That's crazy. Then on Wednesday it's still 36, and then on Thursday it's going to be 22. Okay, that's 14 degrees difference from Wednesday to Thursday. Yeah, crazy.
Yep, it's gonna suck.
Hey, Mr. Steve.
Hey, Stevie.
Hey guys. How are you doing, George?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. How are you? You good?
I'm good. Very
Good.
hot after that race.
Oh, were you just in that with Rudy?
Yeah, he beat me. I made a little mistake in the first few laps, a little slider, and he caught me. So
Slidey.
And Jim was always saying, "You gotta pass this twat," but I couldn't.
Jim's just not very nice, is he?
No, he's
I've
not
decided
nice.
this.
And Rudy was all the time. Rudy was going, Steve, you gotta go faster. You gotta go faster. You gotta go faster. And I see him sliding. I said, Rudy, you gotta go faster.
Yeah, at some point I think I was overdriving the car, and my tires were shot. So yeah.
After your
Yeah.
slide, you were catching me like a maniac, and I was like, yeah, Rudy, keep on overdriving the car. You'll heat up the tires too much.
Yeah, at some point there
I
was.
was going to say, it must be so easy to overdrive that car.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. Yeah. So you enjoyed the Formula One race, George?
Enjoy's one word for it, mate. Enjoys. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's one of those where if I took my McLaren fan cap off, it was a really good motor race. A shame about Max, because it would have been interesting. I don't think Max would have been able to challenge McLaren, so they were way too quick today. But he might have been able to challenge Leclerc for third.
Yes.
That might have been a good fight. But yeah, even
Sucks for Kimi as well.
Yeah.
Say again, mate.
Sucks for Kimi as well.
Yeah, sucks for Kimi. Yeah, he just made a bit of a rookie error, but I mean, he's young. Max made plenty of errors like that when he was starting out, so part of the learning curve.
Yeah, and I think like Max was also handling it cool when Kimi came up to him, so it was okay.
Yeah. No, I think he realizes that it's easy to do when you're still learning the ropes a little bit. But yeah, even back into midfield, it was a good race. It was. I enjoyed watching Lawson and Alonso do the one stop. That was good to track, and good for them to get some big points. Happy for Bortoletto and Sauber as well. They've really turned a corner. So yeah, no, looks good. I just don't get, right. I mean, well, I do and I don't, because it at the end of the day, it actually wouldn't have affected Ferrari's team result, but. Why didn't they just try and make Lewis do a one stop? There was only like 18 laps to do.
It's crazy.
They should have just tried it.
Really, their strategy is really I don't know. I have no clue. But
because exactly. Because if Leclerc catches him before the end, then that's fine. You just say, look, boys, no fighting or anything. Just let Leclerc through. But if I mean, I don't know. I know you don't. I know it often creates a problem if you split strategies with your drivers, and then you know. One strategy clearly ends up being clearly better than the other, and the other one feels fucked off. But the tyre deck actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be today. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
The drop off.
Yeah, it was okay.
With 50 track temp, I was like, are you kidding? How was it? They kept that under control quite well. Well done, Mr. Pirellis.
Mr. Pirelli. Yeah.
Pirelli.
I smelled a lot of Pirellis on the weekend.
Oh yes. How was the 24? Did you?
Yeah, it was really good.
Good.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, I saw some of the photos. Some of those cars looked amazing in the little gallery thing that you in the tent. That looked awesome.
Yes, it was amazing to watch again. Really well, especially by night. So, and then there was like the big fireworks at Eau Rouge at night.
Wicked!
I was live on TikTok with that, so everybody was, "Wow, what's that? They're really cool." So
wow, really?
I'm going to post that again on TikTok and on Discord, so you can. It was really.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, also, but I haven't posted there for a while. So, but
okay. I was gonna say I'm on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok, but I need to follow you on Instagram.
Yeah. You don't follow me on Instagram?
Yes, no. It's okay. I've only just got Instagram, so it's alright. It's a new thing for me.
Okay, George, it's okay. Yeah.
Digital senior.
I've been on Instagram for a long time.
Yeah, Mr. Photography guy. I was going to say, Mr. Photography original guy. You should have been on Instagram since its inception.
Yeah.
What was the you might know, there was an app that was like Instagram before Instagram, but I can't remember what it was called. But it was a little bit social networky. Not quite in the Facebook style, but it was kind of
well, there was something for where you could put all the pictures up. Damn, what was the name again? Oh, I still have pictures on there. I think they were bought.
For some reason, Network pops in my head, but that's even older than Facebook. So
I think there's one. Yes, so I'm not. I promise you, I'm not thinking of Facebook. I swear there was one that began with F. F for Freddy. That was basically it was about, you know, taking very nice, pretty pictures, and you know, you could comment and stuff, but it was more.
Yeah.
It wasn't lifestyle. It was more actual photography. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't.
They were talking about like yesterday or the day before that, and I said, oh, I still have pictures on that site. I know they were bought by Adobe, and all of a sudden there was like you had a free upload of 1 terabyte of pictures.
Right. Okay.
And then they cut it down by I don't know how much, so a lot of pictures were lost at one point.
Oh no!
Where are they gone?
That's a shocker.
Well,
when I'm done with this race, I'll have a look and see if I can find what it was called.
Oh, you still drive well. I was in your session.
Yeah, I'm on lap 2 of about to start the final lap around the Nords
There's
in the touring car.
Let's see, Mr. George. Why can't I see Mr. George? I want to be in the cockpit. Come on. Cockpit. There I am. I'm on your lap.
Well, buckle up, mate, because I can't drive this car.
Yeah, it looks sketchy.
Oh, mate, you have no idea. It's literally like trying to drive a truck.
Yeah, I must say I've done a lot of races with that car. It was really fun, and you can gain a lot of safety rating with this one. It's okay, but
yeah,
don't underestimate your teammates there, because they really want to fight.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, my like, I don't know what issues I might have with my wheel and stuff, but I'm finding the shifting really difficult because you have to blip.
Yeah, but this has the shift. Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
So
don't you have the auto dip on?
I mean, I could, but I'm one of those SIMRacing. What's the word? I was going to say real people, but then I don't want to insult anyone that...
Real people.
Purist, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see.
Realism chaser.
Realism, yeah. For my sins.
Oops.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've already collected 1x this race.
Pictures.
And I had 1x in the practice as well, although that only counts as...
When you go, press me, okay?
There it is. Flickr. That was a site.
That's it! Flickr! Yes! That's the one. So, did you say that's the one that Adobe bought?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. But
Yeah,
that's like
I
maybe 10 years ago or something, something like that.
Right, I didn't know Adobe bought it, but I remember Flickr. Yeah, I used to look at some nice, pretty pictures on there.
If you put in Flickr and you put in my name, you will see a lot of pictures of me there also.
Oh, you got what, Digital Senior?
No, just my real name. Yeah,
Rudy,
my real name. Yeah.
Judy Retton.
Rudy Yetten, yes.
Judy Retton.
Judy Retton.
My favourite thing to do is to switch the first and last names of everybody. So I'm Morge Garsters.
Morge Garsters. Let's see.
Steve, you've got a really long surname, haven't you?
Not a long one.
No.
A real Belgian name, Wouters.
It's very Belgian, yeah. I don't admit it's Belgian.
Wouters. That's a real...
Okay, so... Yep. So you'd be Wative... Stolders?
Ooh, that's unpronounceable.
Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? It's like, Zephs doesn't really work. You'd have to be, Kef Zozimans. Or Chef Zozimans.
Damn.
Tam Sailor. That's a good one.
Tam Sailor, yeah.
Tam Sailor. No, he's not a sailor, he's a driver. Oh yeah.
I'm starting to get a little bit, well...
Oh, he didn't reply to your to your mention, did he?
No, he didn't.
I saw that.
I'm getting a little bit well concerned about my friend.
Might have to go down to Bournemouth and see if he's all right.
Yeah. He's probably already have one kid.
Yeah, could you imagine? He's already a dad. Yeah. We're gaining on this guy. Has he got damage? 4 point. Yeah, he must be. He's with Christian Hardy. Yeah, he stopped.
Why am I on a Chinese website?
Scan for malware.
K-Trip. I don't know what that.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is-
Ooh. I'd go on a gay trip.
No. Okay. Yeah, there's a Dutch guy. He also has the same name,
Yeah.
but he does like
Or
touring.
Rudy Yetten.
Touring buses or something like that. So, yeah.
Whee!
And he is promoting his touring buses on the Chinese website. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I guess.
interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, something's not right with my force feedback, but I don't know whether it's the combination of the Nords and this car. Tell you what, going back to the F1 quickly, Yuki had a bit of a shocker today, didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
really. I think they made a big mistake swapping these drivers. I think Lawson would have been better.
Well, it's one of those where I actually said, when they announced it was going to be Lawson at the start of the year, I said, I think you should have done Tsunoda. But it's just the fact you give Lawson 2 races. I mean, you can't expect.
They've already apparently proposed Hadjar to swap again.
Honestly, if I'm Hadjar, I'm saying, nah, no way.
He actually said, what I heard is that he said, I don't want the Red Bull seat. The car is undrivable. I'll stay with this one.
Yep, 100%. He'll be better off in it. In the racing
It's
balls.
better for his career.
Yep. There's no point getting in the second Red Bull seat.
Nope.
I saw a crazy stat. It was if Red Bull didn't have Max Verstappen, they would be last in the constructors.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, they were telling that that really like that they don't have a decent second driver. That's really a problem for the championship for construction. So.
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
It's not so much that they don't have a second driver. They don't have a car that's suitable for anyone except for Max. Max can make that machine work.
I've never. Don't get me wrong. There were definitely times where there's definitely when Prime Schumacher, he was always able to drive around problem cars because notoriously when he left Benetton, Jean Alesi and Gerhard Berger found the Benetton almost impossible to drive. And it was very similar to the ones that Schumacher won in 1994 and 1995 with. The absolute best can do that, but it's actually the worst thing because it papers cracks about your car. Schumacher was actually notoriously not very good at setting cars up, but he didn't need to be because he was that good. He didn't need to be able to set a car up that perfectly, inch by inch, because he was that good. He could drive around issues, but for the mere very good, you need to be able to optimize your setup.
I think like for Red Bull, the only second driver that was decent enough to come close to Max was Ricciardo.
Yeah, well, it's been a problem ever since Ricciardo left. They haven't replaced for a couple of years they did okay with Perez as a stopgap, but other than that,
I was about to say indeed Perez wasn't too bad either in the beginning, but then they started changing the car up too much towards Max's liking and didn't listen to Sergio for anything.
Yeah,
and that's why he couldn't compete anymore. Yeah.
It's a tough one because you ultimately will follow your lead quickest driver more for car setup. So that is to a degree understandable, but what's not understandable is how far to the extreme they've gone on this, because I cannot, even like I say, the examples with Schumacher, for example, that was quite extreme, but it's nowhere near as extreme as this. I have never ever seen the gulf between two cars in the same team. In terms of, you watch Max drive it. Yes, when don't get me wrong, there's even times where it looks a little bit scruffy when Max is driving because the car's not actually doing that well. But I've never seen like such a diverse, like a difference between two cars of the same team like that. It's absolutely crazy. It's like it looks like they're driving like 5-year-old Red Bulls or something. It's just bizarre.
Yeah, but that's already for a couple of years. If you just look at the fact when Sergio had pole position, Max started 15th or what was it?
Oh, it was Belgium,
Sergio
wasn't it? Yes, I remember this.
No, Belgium. It wasn't Belgium.
I know Max started like pretty far back, one Belgium race. I think it was in 2022, but he still came through and absolutely won comfortably.
Oh yeah, no, the one that I said was he became second. I think it was was Miami.
Oh, okay.
Sergio had a gap of more than 30 seconds to P2 by the time that Max got up to P2. And he still closed down the gap to like 10 seconds or something. You'd think like, what the hell is this guy doing?
I know which one it was. Was that Saudi at the start of 2023? Maybe.
No, it was the first year of the new cars.
22 then.
So Max,
okay.
Yeah. I think it was Miami.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's see here. Close this down here.
The good news is, gents, I'm up to 3.74, so I only need 0.26 to get my B license.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna do the Toyota GR86 Cup at Virginia International Raceway. That's quite a nice combo. And also Virginia
Didn't you already
International
have
Raceway.
a B license before?
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you were here. Basically, I've been A license for ages on all three of the licenses. I hadn't dropped down for I feel like well over 2 years. I hadn't dropped down on any of them. But unfortunately, I was having at the end of last season. I was having a lot of system issues. It turned out my CPU was basically dying, and I was trying to get my sports car iRating by the end of the season up to 2.5, so that it matched both my oval and formula car iRatings. Just a weird little quirky OCD thing for me, I guess. But unfortunately, with all the issues I was having, system issues, I kept I wasn't able to drive the cars. I was having, like I say, force feedback issues, and yeah, I had even like I had a disqualification during that week.
See you later, guys.
One race, so my license dropped from an A like 2.0.
Old man digital senior racing every night, streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the road keeps tumbling. Hard to get a win. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Old man digital scene you're facing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every cost. With his wheel in his hand, yeah, that's the be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Pixels blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Old man digital senior, racing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the road keeps tumbling. Hard to get a win. Be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Old man digital scene you're facing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every cost. With his wheel in his hand, yeah, that's the be gentle, senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Be gentle, senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, we're together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Pixels blur together in the twilight zone. Twitch chat, rally saying you're not alone. Feel the rhythm deep in every motor sound. Get back on your feet, racing lights and sound. Digital senior, you got the drive. Keep on racing, stay alive. Digital senior, ride the beat. Pick yourself up off the street. Distance, blur together in the twilight zone. Switch chat, rally, saying you're not alone. Old man Digital Senior, racing every night. Streaming on his Twitch in the neon light. Used to win some races, now he only falls. Black flags and crashes, bouncing off the walls. Once a leaderboard legend, now he's feeling lost. Every turn a challenge, paying heavy costs. With his wheel in his hand, hoping every spin, yet the